If you've ever felt frustrated because you're working hard but your life isn't changing fast enough, this video is for you. For years, I believed successful people had something I didn't. A shortcut, a secret, a breakthrough. I used to look at the world and wonder how people made it to the top, while I felt like I was standing still. I was doing the work. I was putting in the hours, but the results just weren't coming. But after rebuilding my life, running ultra marathons, and serving 15 years in the Coast Guard, I learned some hard lessons along the way that completely changed my perspective on what success actually looks like. Today, I'm going to show you the lie that kept me stuck, what finally changed, and why it may be the key to your future too. One of the biggest mistakes I ever made was believing success happened quickly because of what I saw online. We see the finish lines, we see the trophies, we see the overnight success stories that seem to appear out of nowhere. But what we don't see are the years of silence, the years of working when nobody is watching. We don't see the empty trails at 4 a.m. We don't see the early morning alarms or the late night sessions. We don't see the moments of doubt where you wonder if any of this is actually worth the effort. Because I didn't see those things, I constantly felt behind. I felt like I was failing because my reality didn't look like their highlight reel. And that's a dangerous place to be. When you compare your middle to someone else's end, you'll always feel like you're losing. I was chasing a ghost. I was looking for a shortcut that didn't exist, and it was draining my energy. Then one day, everything changed. And it didn't happen in a boardroom or on a screen. It happened on a mountain. The mountains taught me something I'll never forget. Something that simplified everything I thought I knew about progress. When you're standing at the bottom looking up, the summit seems impossible. It's too far. It's too high. In part 2, I'm going to take you onto that trail and show you exactly what the climb taught me about your own journey. Because the mountain wasn't the problem. My perspective was. And once that shifted, everything else followed. Stay positive. Stay accountable. I'll see you in the next part. Trail running taught me something I never expected. Every mountain looks impossible from the bottom. Every single one. You stand there, you look up, and your brain immediately starts calculating the distance, the effort, the climb, the discomfort. And if you're not careful, you can talk yourself out of taking the first step. Your mind wants to protect you. It wants to keep you safe from the pain that it knows is coming. So it shows you the steepest parts. It shows you the obstacles. It makes the summit feel like a dream that doesn't belong to you. You look at the numbers, you look at the data, and you convince yourself that the price is just too high to pay. But the secret isn't in conquering the summit. It's in conquering the resistance to that first single step. Success isn't reaching the top. Success is deciding to start when your brain is telling you to turn back. Because once you move, the calculation changes. The mountain hasn't changed, but you have. Every step forward is a vote for the person you are becoming. Every foot of elevation is proof that your mind was lying to you. When you focus on the next 10 feet instead of the next 10 miles, the impossible starts to feel manageable. You stop looking at the top and you start looking at the ground. You focus on the rhythm, the breath, the movement. And then something strange happens. You look up after an hour of work and the world looks different. The summit doesn't look so far away anymore. Not because it moved, but because I got closer. The fear that felt so heavy at the bottom has been replaced by the momentum of the climb. You realize that the only thing standing between you and the summit was the story you were telling yourself at the bottom. And that's when I realized the real problem wasn't the mountain. It was me. It was my expectation of how hard it should be. We spend so much time fighting the terrain that we forget the real battle is happening inside our own heads. In part 3, I'm going to show you exactly how to win that internal battle before you even set foot on the trail. Because once you master your mind, the mountain is just a place to practice who you become. Power of positivity. Stay accountable. See you in the next part. That's when I realized something. The biggest obstacle wasn't the mountain. It was my expectation. I expected dramatic progress, fast results, immediate transformation. I wanted the end result without the middle work. And because reality didn't match my expectations, I felt discouraged. I felt like I was failing, even though I was moving. Maybe you've experienced that too. You start eating better, but the scale doesn't move. You start a business, but nobody watches. You start a YouTube channel, but the subscribers don't come. You're doing everything right, but the world isn't noticing yet. That's the dangerous moment. That's when the weight of the work starts to feel heavier than the dream. Most people don't quit because the mountain is too high. They quit because they expected it to be flatter. They didn't account for the fog. They didn't account for the wind. They expected a straight line to the top. We live in a world that worships speed, but the trails don't care about your timeline. The mountain doesn't move for you. Success arrives when it's ready, not when you're impatient. And most people turn around right before the bend. They stop climbing because they expected success to arrive faster than the effort required. And I discovered the breakthrough, and it wasn't what I expected. It wasn't a secret technique or a hidden path. The breakthrough was realizing that the work is the result. The climb is the transformation. When you stop chasing the destination and start respecting the distance, you become someone the mountain can't stop. The people we admire often just stayed in the process longer than everyone else. They didn't move faster, they just didn't stop. While everyone else was looking for shortcuts, they kept walking. While everyone else was chasing breakthroughs, they kept showing up. That's the lesson. The summit belongs to the people who keep climbing, even when the fog is thick and the trail is steep. In the final part, I'm going to show you how to build the consistency that makes the summit inevitable. Because consistency is the bridge between the person you are and the person you were born to be. Progress is the third pillar of POP, and it's the one that changes everything. Stay positive, stay accountable. Let's finish the climb together. What changed my life wasn't learning how to move faster. It was learning how to stay consistent. The people we admire aren't always more talented. They aren't always smarter. They often just stayed in the process longer. While everyone else was looking for shortcuts, they kept walking. While everyone else was chasing breakthroughs, they kept showing up. That's what I learned on the trails, and it's what I've learned in life. The summit belongs to the people who keep climbing. This is why progress is one of the 4 pillars of POP. It's the engine that drives positivity, ownership, and purpose. When you focus on progress, you stop worrying about the destination and start respecting the person you are becoming. Every small win, every hard-earned foot of elevation, it all builds the foundation for your future. So here is my challenge to you. Stop looking at the mountain. Start looking at your next step. Just one. Because one step becomes a mile, and a mile becomes a mountain. You are closer than you think. The view from the top is only for those who didn't turn around when the trail got steep. Trust the process. Take the next step. Keep climbing. I'll see you at the summit. Stay positive. Stay accountable. Power of positivity. It was never about the mountain. It was always about the person you were becoming on the way up.
I tried hard when I thought I couldn't make it back. I tried